Hi, my name is Kim Mazzella and I'm a life coach. And today I want to talk about sometimes we all face things when life feels really, really hard. And it feels like no matter what we do, we're just paddling upstream and we can't seem to make anything happen. And especially when we're trying to create something like we want to improve our relationship or we want to, improve our life in some way. And it just sometimes there feels like that we're just really working hard and getting nowhere. And so what do you do? Well, the thing that I want to talk about is inspiration. And inspiration is not created by working really hard. It's just not. Inspiration is created when you stop working hard and you start finding fun. So one of the things I always say is if you think of happiness as being inspirational and and feeling unhappy as being non-inspirational, the goal is to get happy, right? So sometimes what I do with people is we have beliefs that are knocking in the way of what we're trying to create. We have beliefs that we want to make something happen, but we have a belief that's against it. That's one thing, and that's really makes it really hard to overcome what you're trying to create. But if you're not feeling inspired, if you're working and it just feels awful, now don't get me wrong, if you're at a job and your boss tells you to do something, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like you're trying to cook dinner or you're trying to, you want to write a book or you want to do something where you really it needs to flow. If you're trying to create a new business and it just everything feels so hard and so difficult, you've got to get yourself inspired. And so people will say to me, I can't get myself inspired. I'm like, yeah, you could be in a bad mood and move into a better mood. So you can be uninspired and move into inspiration. It just takes a little bit of work. My favorite way to get inspired is to put on great music and to sing and dance, preferably when people aren't around, because they definitely don't want to hear me singing and dancing. But I'll be in the car and I'll start singing my favorite song, or I'll listen to YouTube's awesome because there's so many comedians online to get yourself into a place where you feel better. Because if you think about it, there's one stream of energy. There isn't two, there's only one. And I call that stream love, but it's this life force. And the closer you are connected to life force, the more inspired you'll become. So the worse you feel, the farther you are away from like your life force. The closer you get to it, the better you feel. So the goal is, if you think of life force as being love, to as you move towards love, you open towards inspiration. Inspiration becomes easier. It becomes more fun. That's how we get inspired, by moving into a place where we just let go of resistance and allow. So if you think of inspiration as just allowing it to come, not forcing it to happen. So we just like, if you're working really hard and you're getting nowhere, stop working for a little while. Go do something fun. I'm not saying give up, but I am saying find a way to make it fun again. Find a way to fall in love with what made you want to do it in the first place. Especially even in relationship, if you and your partner are really having a hard time, find a way to laugh again, because inspiration comes from fun. Inspiration comes from lightness and easiness and joy. And you can move there. And there's so many things that you can do. So my tip for today is put on great music and rock out. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed what I had to say. If you did, please leave me a little emoji. As always, join my group, Supercharge Your Mindset. I do have little freebies. I've been giving away some meditations. I've also been giving away some there is a class in there, a master class on leaving without courage. So hope you like what I have to say. As always, remember that life is really, really short and we should really have fun. So remember, be kind to each other because this is a rough world, and have fun in life. And as always, love everything. Thank you for listening.